get the spelling correct? I have typed. Is the system nearby? Can you check? Did you get the spelling right? I have typed. You can check. Yeah. Okay. So now what we do? We will split this word and I will explain. So the first part is prana. 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 Then ayama. Y-A-Y-A-M-A. Because there are double A, there is dirgha there. Pranayama, double A. So prana plus ayama. Okay. So now beside prana you write down life force. See, we generally call breath and all, but in English because we don't have a proper meaning name for prana. Okay. It is beyond more than breath. That you know, right? So for that you can use that life force. So generally we call as a breath, but here even this practice also we are doing with the breath, but for the life force, not just near this air exchange of just the normal breath. Okay, whenever there is prana, whenever the breath we mentioned during breathing technique, you just understand that it's a life force more than the breath. Okay. So for understanding, you can write down life force, prana means, and then ayama means, all the text says control, again that word meaning, instead of that, you can put regulation / control. So control of life force or regulation of life force.
What is the Sanskrit pranayama? The life force is in English. What is the Sanskrit?
Sanskrit में वही प्राणा बोलते हैं, life force. So yeah, now it is like the practice, the process which regulates the life force. Those are called pranayama. Means the breathing techniques. It's a normal understanding. Okay, so that's about pranayama. Yeah, and see, the person who is in coma. Okay, for example, the person who is in coma. Do they breathe? There is a breathing happening, right? They breathe, right? They are not dead. They are there. Okay, but what is missing there with them, and then what is there with us? Because you react now. I am speaking. You can see me. You are writing. Okay, you are listening. But the person who is in coma, he is also breathing. But why it's not able to do the other activities? So there you can understand. There what is missing? The lack is life force only, which is making us difference there. Okay. Still there's the breath is happening, the breathing is happening. The oxygen is getting in, and carbon dioxide is going out. But still, why it's the stage considered as in coma. Okay. So that's where you can understand that is there. That is called prana. The prana is missing there. Okay. So which is presenting in us. Okay. Got it now? Okay. And now you can write down. There's a sage name called Patanjali. Patanjali. Okay. Because when we are learning yoga, you will come under these names. Okay, this is sage. Saint. Okay. He wrote, he compiled, he gave us principles of yoga. Okay, there is a Patanjali Yoga Sutras, okay, which explains about principles of yoga, not the practice, but he still gave only the principles, how, what it is, and all this posture, that posture, those breathing techniques are not there in that text. One of the important text considered in yoga. So Patanjali Yoga Sutras, he has written principles in yoga. Okay, that's called Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So in that, he have given us 8 limbs of yoga. You can write down 8 limbs of yoga, which are called Ashtanga Yoga. Don't get confused with, there is a style called like this name is Explore Yoga, like you know Vikram Yoga is there, Power Yoga, like that. In my school Iyengar Yoga is also called Ashtanga Yoga. The name of the style of yoga is called Ashtanga Yoga. But here what we are mentioning Ashtanga Yoga is the process, the principles which he gave. Ashta means 8, you know, right? 8. Okay? Ashta means 8. Anga means, you call anga in our local languages. Anga means limbs, the parts. Instead of part you can put limbs. Okay? So Patanjali has given 8 limbs of yoga. Okay? So in that, I will connect now why I am telling this. So in that, Pranayama is mentioned. Yeah, sorry? Yeah, which are, there are the 8 limbs of yoga. Okay, you can write it down, the 8 limbs of yoga now. Okay, on the names you write it down.
I will cover that.
Yes. 8 limbs of yoga. 8 limbs are called Ashtanga Yoga. Meaning of Ashtanga Yoga.
Kannada also. She
Understood,
speak
no?
Kannada also she speak.
Yeah, Kannada should. Okay, what are those 8 limbs? You can write down. First one is Yama, Y-A-M-A. Second one is Niyama, N-I-Y-A-M-A. Third one is, which is very popular, yoga means only we call it as asanas, postures. A-S-A-N-A. Yama, Niyama, Asana. Fourth limb, Pranayama. You can write down. Okay, the fifth limb is called Pratyahara. P-R-A-T-Y-A-H-A-R-A. Pratyahara. Fifth limb. Okay. Sixth one is Dharana, focusing. The techniques which allows you to focus. One pointedness. Dharana. D-H-A-R-A-N-A. Okay. Next one is Dhyana, meditation. Dhyana. I'm just giving simple meaning, but it's not exactly don't. Dhyana is not only meditation, but I'm just telling for you to get into it. Dhyana, D-H-Y-A-N-A. The last one is 8th limb, Samadhi. S-A-M-A-D-H-I, Samadhi. Okay, so these are the main 8 limbs of yoga. Okay, and there's nothing called one is higher than the other one. Like all these limbs are important. Okay, yeah. So now you will understand Pranayama is under 4th limb of yoga. That's what today's right now the subject which you are going to learn. Okay, asanas anyway you will be learning. Other limbs also you will be learning in this course. Okay, some will be a little more elaborated and deeper. Some will be further, more you will be getting in the next course. So based on the syllabus, he will let you know. Okay. So now you can explain like this. So pranayama means what, and then it comes under in the yogic text called Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So you mentioned pranayama is the 4th limb of yoga. So this much if you know about pranayama, about the word and meaning from where, so it's good. It's fine. Good. take you through one simple process. Let's do that, and then meanwhile you can keep the notes aside. Anything is said, we will write it down later. Yeah. We are going to do the process called breath awareness. So you can sit comfortably with eyes closed. The mudra which I asked you to place, that's called chin mudra. Thumb and index finger touching each other, palm facing up. Yes, you are placing it right. Yeah. Other fingers are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. Yeah. Read my instructions. It's mine. Observe your breath. While observing, when you breathe in and out, you are going to count mentally. Okay, so you are going to count your breath from 1 to 15. So when you breathe in and out, count it as number 1. Next breath will be number 2. Like that you continue. Next will be 3. Suppose in between you miss the count, you have to start counting from 1 again. Just let go. Wherever you are with the counts, just stop counting now. Just let go. And take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. You can open your eyes with your wings. Could you count? Yes. Okay, so when we practice this, in between mostly we will miss the count sometimes because mind will go here and there. Okay, so that's normal. Again, once you realize, you have to come back and then start counting from first again. So take your time. So don't worry like at first part itself we didn't reach till 15. So mind is going here and there and it's fine. It's normal. Take your time. And see, at one time you will finish from 1 to 15 counting continuously. Okay? And after that you can open your eyes and be. So like this regularly also you can practice on and off. So this is to just bring the awareness to your breath. Because we are going to practice now all other breathing techniques and all. So unless you be with the breath for at least, this develops also concentration. It's actually, actually all the practices, because we are made up of everything. So there is breath, there is body, all the limbs, all the aspects. When you practice, everything you will get. But predominantly something you are working on. Okay. See, when you do postures also, you work with your breath, right? So you slowly inhale and do something. And when you exhale, you do with the breath. And when you maintain in balancing postures, so more when you are in balancing, automatically the breath is also focused, because when you breathe slowly, the body is in one particular shape of the alignment and the body is relaxed. So automatically the breath will also slow down. So mind is also focused. Okay, see, everything is related. Okay, that's also kind of concentration, which in the next link, last link, which I was mentioning, dharana. Okay, so that is why, see, there is nothing called one will lead to only one thing. So all in yoga you see it's like suppose from here to going to your home. So I will take one route, other person will take one route. At last, everything is reaching to the same point. So the paths are different. Okay, the ways you go, some will take time, some will not take time. Some paths are smooth and then fine. Some will be like the muddy, there is no road, proper road. It's all other topics. So but at last reaching point is same. So that's how it is. It is like, see, we know about all these things, so we are practicing yoga and other thing to be healthy and then to be happy and all. Suppose when you go to village and other places, so you see there sometimes they don't do with their regular activities they will be, but you can see they are also like more healthier than us and they're very happy. They always share care and love and other things. But we learn and we implement it. We take some time to get into it. So it's all about that. There are many streams in yoga. Basically, Vivekananda has put it into like 4 major paths. So it's like if you're interested in more of care, love, compassion and all, or surrendering. So you believe in some higher source. You take like bhakti yoga where that is also take you to the same goal in your life. So and you're into like suppose more you're interested in learning, doing things, teaching and other thing. So you can take the path called Jnana Yoga. Okay. Like others, like for example, even our Prime Minister itself, like it's a path called Karma Yoga, like only service. By doing that, they will do for themselves. So you will do for others, for well-being of society and other things. So it's Karma Yoga. It's selfless, so you don't wait for any pleasure or any returns. So you just do your activity and then leave rest to the. If you believe in God, it's God, otherwise higher source or something, nature. Okay. And one more part is like if you are very much willpower and determined to body you wish to reach, that's called Raja Yoga. You have like this kind of postures and then advanced postures and then do some breathing techniques and more Kumbhaka techniques. There are much more to practice Hatha Yoga and other things. All those comes under Raja Yoga, where doing with your body, you use your body, mind and breath only to than the external thing to reach to realize who you are. So like that, even like that, even in breathing technique and the postures, whatever you practice. So sometimes just cleaning your home also it's a yoga. For women actually not necessary obviously. Okay, to do separately. Like for women also they tell you don't need to separately do yajna and all. So for men it is there because every day you like nowadays it's stove, but every day you cook like that fire which you are creating in front of you. That actually the fire. That's why you like to lamp and other thing. The fire in the sense the knowledge, the power. So you create within you. Okay. And so our daily activities, the way we take care, the way we do the things like the all other cleaning and then even when you clean the bathroom and other thing, sometimes you feel like that is actually very big practice for your cleansing of the mind actually. So when you clean, sometimes like you don't like and you irritate and then so much emotional imbalance will feel anger, you will feel frustrated and then you don't like to do, then also you have to do because that's all gives changes. It gives so much changes happens within us. It's actually all the cleansing technique, not whatever we do outside. It's for your mind. also learning some cleansing technique wherein we cleanse our body. So one is we are going to cleanse our body through the breath. So you will get one technique you will be learning, so which is called Kapalabhati. By air you are cleansing your nostrils. Okay. There is one technique which is called Jalaneti. By using water you cleanse your body. Okay. So like that. And the chanting, the bhajans or the singing, all other part also comes under, that is also for the cleansing of our body, mind. Okay. Yeah. There are different things. So with music you go, with singing you go, and there are some are called shlokas, some are called mantras. So their mantra means which has bija mantra, wherein there is not so much modulation you have to do. You just have to recite it. Okay. So you just have to recite it. There won't be much high and low. There won't be swaras in that. So that are again different part. But at last everything, all the activities, especially our culture and then the things which everything is designed and asked us to do. Everything, each and every activity is to only to make you to realize who we are and to actually bring that complete happiness in us. So, okay, yoga is, you clearly understand that yoga is not only doing the postures or learning or doing some course like this with getting some certificate, not like that. So, it is a big saying only, it's a way of life, the way you, be with yourself and be with others, the way you be, you do your activity, who you are, it's a way of life. So, it takes some time, and then there is no perfection in anything, even here. So we should not judge like somebody is doing nicely postures, so flexible they are, we cannot do, and or they do yoga, still they have, they're very fat. Even my gurujis and all, like in Bannerghatta, SVasa, since you are from here, so I'm just telling. So Vivekananda Kendra. So when we start, those days yoga means we will also do only postures like 2008 and other thing. And then first time when we are able to get one lecture like Guruji means is going to come, we thought like we generally think so they'll be very much thin and flexible, very graceful, like something you will feel like So that's all our mind thinks. Slowly you will understand. So the way even now is very simple, and then we have a big stomach also. So those days we used to Guruji means he is having stomach. We only don't practice yoga. Why they are asking us to do like that? We used to discuss, and then slowly when you be there, when you do, the once goes, year goes, you will understand this is not with only the postures, it's beyond. Okay, so there is many other siddhis are there, many practices are there, especially when you do with your Mooladhara chakra. That's how you can. Main deity is Ganesha, so even the Ganesha himself has full pot belly bone, no? So we actually call him, Lambodhara means this stomach. Udara means the bigger pot belly one, actually his name, right? Yeah. So that is, it's not like the fat which we think. Actually we have, that is what we feel to reduce. So that is full of knowledge. So it is the source of everything. There's knowledge there. Okay. So it goes like that. So that is why in yoga comes. So we should not have. There's no judgmental here. So before itself, so it's very clear. So it is like everybody is helping each other. Even here also, don't feel like we have so much, we know so much, so we are teaching you something. So we are higher than other thing. Nothing like that. So this subject we learned little bit, and it is never ending. It's very very vast than the other subjects. Okay. So little glimpse here and there. So you say like you just sow seeds, okay, here and there, part little. So that it will grow on its own. So that's what even in Sanatana Dharma also says, like you just we are just here to deliver, and these are like not like man created. Like we didn't know, not a man, single man or any individual invented, or this it's there already. Okay, so you know about Vedas, right? When you know Veda means it's not that somebody has while, but how it is means it's just there in the cosmos, so it's just there, okay. So with their frequency alignment, so it has the knowledge just descends, okay. It's not that like in computers you don't just frame it, okay? It's not written or man-made. So that means everything is there already, so everybody can tap. So that's why Vivekananda says, no, each soul is potentially divine. Already you are, everyone. Okay, you just have to know that you just have to, realize that you are capable of everything. So that's about, thing. So it's not that something like, very different thing we know and then we know much. There is here, when ego comes like to know something, immediately you will stop learning. So it's always a process. How many hours or years it takes. So you are something or the other you need to be learning in this subject especially. Okay? Yeah. So till you realize. Because if we are realized, we won't be. That's it, done. So still not realized. That's why you are still in the realm of this life. So it takes. So you will be. So we all are in the same journey. So we all are there together. We are just helping each other or learning from each other and let it go. Okay. So this much you understand. Keep in mind for the yoga means not something different or than higher thing or like it's just the way we are, and then just the basic life. You are just understanding here more that this subject will make you to know yourself, your reality. It's not to get some name or fame or the money or something. Okay. So and this breath awareness practice. So you can see when you see like just like that you can sit and practice before doing any breathing technique or before sitting for meditation. Or suppose you feel like sometimes like I'm like not focused and anxiety or you feel to calm down, you feel to relax, you can do this breath awareness practice. Just sitting, observing your breath. See when we are stressed or when we did some activity, suppose when you went for a jog or cycling or something, swimming, not swimming, mostly cycling or jogging, or when you are angry, when you are stressed, you can see the breath is very fast and it's not up and down. So very fast you'll be breathing, sweating, and then so when you feel like you have to calm down, just relax, just sit for some time or wherever you are, just observe the breath. You can see just by observing the breath, automatically it slows down. Okay? And here, as a practice, breath awareness, you are giving more awareness, more you are bringing to bring your mind to the breath. So you introduce count. Okay? Now I will tell you why I told 15. Okay? Why I told 15. Okay? So you got that down. So why 15 times? Okay? So there is it said that per minute, human beings, we are per minute, normal breathing rate of us is 15 breaths per minute. Okay? So we have to breathe. If it's more, that means your lifespan will be reduced. That means you are stressed. So it's like a bank account. Okay? So you just count, multiply it like per minute 15. So 15 into 60 seconds now. And then per hour and then per day. So that much breath you should take. Actually, that's a normal breathing rate. Per minute 15. Okay? But when you practice, so the all these postures and then the meditation, the breathing technique, when you do, it will reduce to 12. 10 to 12. Okay? Average. So, when your breathing rate is 10 to 12 breaths per minute when you are taking, so you will have lifespan Yes. So these are the techniques will help you to reach to 10 to 12 breath rates, where your lifespan is the entire in our shastras it says that first 60 years. So everyone should have lifespan of at least 60 and then 60, 120 at least. So 120 years. Okay. So first 60 years you will live again. Whatever you learn that again you know to get back to that again next 60 years you experience and then realize and what all you have done. So you will learn the lessons and then to change the way you have to see the world next 60 years. But here now lifespan itself, like the way before you begin to understand and then finish your entire cycle itself, our lifespan is closing. So actually slowly now coming to 75, 65 itself. Okay. So what I was telling? Yeah. See, for that main example is tortoise. So it lives 300 years, you know, right? Around 300 years. Okay. It breathes very slow. Yeah. So when the breathing rate is slow, the lifespan is increased. So for example, you can take opposite dog. Dog breathes very fast. Right? So lifespan is less. So at least 19 to 24 only, no? Yes. Yeah, 19, 24. So that's the example. So you can see because there is this speed in it, and again there is no time to balance it or regain. So that is the thing. So only Tata is more than 300 years. So look at that breathing. Slow. Deep. See, every time we cannot go with taking deep breaths, right? So you are with the normal activity. So this means what I am trying to tell is, so when you do this on and off, you will reduce to react. So when we react, like even the reactions, when we react, we tend to, there is imbalance and agitation. So the way you do activity with awareness, you will do it in a calm and not very lazy or lethargic. You will do it in a proper, calm and composed way. So on and off, there will be stress because you are into this kind of realm of, you have to deal with the society, you have to deal with your day-to-day activities. There will be some influences every time affecting you. You should know how far you take that. So you continuously be in that stress. There should, stress also needed because it's not the stress in the word itself, not that it should not be. It's not. See, now I'm speaking, no? So I'm thinking that it's also a heat, stress is there. So, or you are doing something, even your postures. So like you feel like, today I did this much, tomorrow I have to do a little more and you are trying there to do more, no? There is a stress built there. Suppose you are doing back bend. There is a stress built there in your mind and also the body so that you do more. So, okay, so it's not the stress is not like, very bad, it's not always you cannot be just very, into it like, okay, that means it's difficult actually. So you cannot be in this kind of lifestyle, especially your family, you're married, you have kids and the people are there, you have to do this next and all. So, but still, how you get back to it and then you are reacting, how you are reacting and then how you are taking the situations not affecting your, especially to your, here we are speaking with the body and the mind, with the health. So without affecting it, how much you are managing. So it shows that. And take your time at least per day, once or twice. Sit and do deep breaths so that we balance that which, where we were stressed, at least, every day it gets balanced. That, average way. Yeah. See, after food, you don't do deep breaths. Yeah, she's asking can you do this after the breath. After food immediately, we should not do deep breath. Yeah, just observing what we did here was we didn't do a deep breath. When we were observing the breath, we are just counting the breath. Okay, 15. So at least I mean that 15 seconds. No, you are with your the breath and the body to create that awareness. Okay. So about any doubts on this? Someone any doubts so far? You understood pranayama a little bit about how it is and through. Posture, everything. If you are taking a good full meal, at least 2 hours gap is needed. Yes, 2 hours needed. And breathing technique and also pranayama also food stomach should be empty. Okay, water also little, at least if you are taking some ganji or something like porridge or something, at least be 1 hour gap. Because especially when you are doing, you will be learning this like this one technique Kapalabhati, where you move the abdominal muscles. For that, empty stomach needed. Other process little bit. Yes. So I think after this session you can take breakfast. I think maybe coming weeks, I don't know, maybe after 9:30.
8:30.
Take a full glass of water before starting these sessions, and then okay. So coming days we will see next processes. There will be sectional breathing, and then each part of the lung we will be using for breathing, and all the other techniques. So for today, this much. Is that okay?